Hi, this is Oyezer. So today I got a review for this jersey. So I've been hinting a couple times already. So if you watch all my videos, you might know what this is already. But this is the Golden State Warriors 2020-2021 season authentic jersey. So this is the more expensive $200 jersey for the next season. And as you can see, that's Curry jersey too. And if you look at that side, you could see I have another one right there. That means today is a comparison video. So we'll be comparing the newest model, 2020-2021 season, with the older model. This is from 2019-2020 season. They should be about the same, but they are talking about different materials now. So let's see if the fabrics are the same or if they change up any of the construction. But before I get into the review, please don't forget to subscribe to that channel, as well as liking the video. So this is the old model from last season. I wore this a couple times already. And on the other side, I got the older one, so like 2 seasons ago. This is how I usually store my jerseys. I have so much I can't put it on a rack, so I just put it in a big Ziploc bag and take all the airs out so it's nice and flat. So this is 2020-2021 season Golden State Warriors away jersey. And what I just noticed is I got that thing on. I have a Rakuten patch, but I didn't get this at the team store. Because in the past, you need to purchase at the team store to get that. And just making sure this is the new model, because this does not have Nike Connect, and the tag is on the shoulder. Very interesting. So but I am super happy to have that Rakuten patch, because if I were to buy this at the team store, they will be about $20, $30 more than regular price. So if I could get this at retail but not have to pay above retail like the team store, then I'll definitely buy from, I forgot where it was, Fanatics, I think. So yeah, this is definitely a win already. But anyways, let's look at this detail real quick. So this is made in Thailand. I got size 52, which is my usual size. It's equivalent to size extra large for swingman or like a t-shirt. The basic shape of the jersey are the same. I have a feeling this part might be a little bit thicker than usual. On the wishbone collar, it feels so much thicker. But that's comparing with looking at swingman all the time, so maybe that's the reason. But I'll definitely take a look at the width difference. And still has this issue right here. One day I'll just unstitch this and stitch it white myself, because I really hate this look. It's like the ugliest thing possible. Same thing on the other side too. If I have more time in my life, I'll definitely fix that up. Same Nike detail, Rakuten patch that I did not expect. Golden State Warriors, they look the same too. No Nike Connect. Still 6 championship. Congrats, Lakers. Hopefully next season we'll put this up to 7. Stitches right there. Cutoff panel on the shoulder. Get a quick glance at this jersey. Nothing much has changed, except for the Nike Connect part and the placement of the hang tag. So let's look at this and compare with the past model. I'll be just comparing with the last season's model. If you want me to compare with like the 2 seasons ago or the first season of the Nike jersey, I'll do that if there's enough demand for it. So let me know in the comment below if you want to see a comparison video with 2018-2019 season jersey as well. But for today, I'm just going to do 2019-2020 season model and 2020-2021 season model comparison. Just to show you the difference, this is the last year's model that I'm comparing with. The waist tail is the bottom having Nike Connect. This is only for up to last season. This season we don't have that. And the hang tag on the side seam. This is for last season. This season they don't do that anymore. So let's compare this guy with the next season jersey. So as usual, let's compare with the neckline first. So this is last year's neckline, and this is made in Thailand, size 52 extra large, which is same as this year's model. But as you can see, where this label is placed is slightly different. So if you look back a little bit, you could see the difference in the height of the opening right here, and right here. This one is a little bit more narrower compared to this guy. Last year, it dropped a little bit more, whereas this one is a little bit higher up on where this ending point is. Not sure if this is a new design or just a variation by the seamstress, but it looks like they made a little bit of change between these two models. So if you like the opening to be a little bit lower, I'll choose last year's model. If you like to be a little bit closer up to your neck, this year's model is better. But once again, this is just comparing just one jerseys out of all the ones that they manufacture. So this could be a slight variation maybe because of the way that it's higher up. This one looks a little bit wider too compared to this guy. But I think it's just a balance between the height and the width, whereas this one's a little bit more square, this one's a little bit more rectangular. So that might be the only difference, and it could be just the variation by the way the seamstress stitched. So I can't say exactly, but to me it looks a little different. And also the width of the strap is a little bit more thicker on these guys compared to that one. But once again, this could be a variation from the seamstress, so I'm not 100% sure, but a possibility. As far as the strap goes, on the shoulder strap, it looks the same ugly thing. This year is actually worse than the last year. This is last year, this is this year. It's not any better. And the stitch has changed a little bit too. This is the one on the bottom is last year. The top one is this year. So I personally like this one, the one from last year, better than this year. Might be the width of the stitch, but this one, it's a lot of bumpiness to it, whereas this one from last year, it's a lot smoother looking. It looks a lot more flat and seamless, whereas this one, you could really see the stitch. Let's look at the Nike swoosh. Let's look at the Nike swoosh. This is last year. Oh, so this is this year. This is last year. They are the same. Nothing has changed here. And if you have the older model, one from at least 2 years ago, then you might notice the difference between this one and the previous model, because on the older one, they were like a rubber patch. They were not stitched on, and they were not twill fabric. So that's a difference from the past seasons. And like I said earlier, the big difference is this guy. This is from last season, but look how much I paid. To get that stupid patch on, I had to pay $20 extra. Or $20, $40 extra? I can't remember how much the regular price is. But the regular price is this. So this patch is worth $40. $40 for this patch. Really? And this is the one that I got this year. You notice the difference here? This one is adhesive only. This one is actually stitched on. They actually have a top stitch. So this looks more like what the players wear, because I believe their jersey has a top stitch on it too. So this looks so much better, and I didn't even pay extra for this. Like, I don't even know how I got this to start with, but definitely a keeper. And as far as the logo goes, they look the same this year, last year. I don't see any difference between these two different jerseys. It uses same fabric, same materials. It's a perforated twill fabric on the base of the blue, just like that one. And rubber print cut out on the circle and the Bay Bridge. Same thing. And yellow twill fabric with top stitch. Same thing. Same font as last year too. Nothing has changed as far as the logo goes. So by now you might be sick of me saying this, but there is no Nike Connect. Last year, this year. So it's a lot more simple patch. And for the Authentics, the patch itself, the font and everything looks the same. But Jerry West seems a little skinnier on this guy. But it could be just a variation. So no major change in this part except for missing Nike Connect NFC tag. Let's look at the back now. So this is how the back looks on the strap area or the neck area. Looks the same, identical, 6 and 6. So it has not changed much. They look the same. NBA logo looks the same too. Probably the same patch from the previous years. And hopefully by end of next season, we'll switch this to 7. But for now, congrats to the Lakers for winning their championship, 17, I think. So this is how the shoulder looks. They look the same. They have this stitch right here for reinforcement. I actually never noticed this before. They have it in the past model too. But it looks the same. Nothing much has changed. The angle seems a little different here. Right here. But I'll look at this when we get to the side seam or side panel. Curry yellow twill fabric with yellow thread. Same thing here. And this is the old number, the new number. They're the same too. This is the twill fabric from the past season. Next season, they look the same. So nothing much has changed between front and back. So this is the side panel. They look the same. Still has the same strap or same cutout. Slight difference right here. I thought it could be a little difference, but I think this is just them stitching incorrectly. This should go up straight, but it's a little tilted. And maybe that's why the angle looks different on this jersey. So I thought it might be a little different, but it looks the same. I think that's just a variation on stitching. They didn't center this right compared to this guy, so it looked a little off. And also was the placement of the perforation. A couple years ago, they changed the layout of the perforation, but this year nothing has changed. Same side as before, and same upper right here. Perforation too. So perforation hasn't changed. It's still the stronger version. So overall, this is definitely worth it for me, especially with this extra ragtan patch without paying extra. In the past, I had to pay extra for it, so I definitely like this. Some of the details are better on the last year model, like the top stitch, but it's not enough to make me hate this jersey, especially with that patch. So if you're trying to get a new jersey, this might be a good choice. And it fits the same as the previous season. As usual, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, as well as liking the video. I got more jersey review coming before the season starts, so please look forward to that. And I might be doing an NFL or NHL jersey too, so if you're into those, let me know in comment below. Anyways, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.